Hi everyone, in this video we'll be going over the new functionality of Resume Optimizer Pro version 2. A lot of new features have been added, so let's go over those real quickly. Let's go over here to our dashboard. You can see some changes in the dashboard as far as the styling is concerned. The controls are much more compact. You have a much more viewable screen here. You'll see there's no template selector here, and I'll tell you why in a second. The rest of the functionality stays pretty much the same. You can target your resumes for either alone or for a target role. You can also personalize them according to the candidate's personality traits or your personality traits. If you don't want to personalize the resume, this works the same. So this will keep the original writing style of the resume. Otherwise, you can enhance it with different traits and communication style and workplace motivators, and it will be catered to that particular personality type. We don't have any saved templates yet, but we'll go over that in a second. And this remains the same. If you want a professional summary in a paragraph or bullet list, we have that. This is a new feature here where the bullet points, if you want new bullet points to be created in the work history to enhance semantic matching, you can select that. Or if you don't want bullet points, just the skills being optimized, you can unselect this. We'll go ahead and select this. Also create a cover letter, and let's go over a quick example. I have this resume here. You can see it's pretty poorly formatted, but again, the application takes care of pretty much fixing everything. Let's go ahead and upload that resume. And we'll have here a job description for an executive assistant. This candidate is also an executive assistant, so this should be a pretty good match. So let's copy this into our dashboard here, and let's submit the match. So here are the match results. You can see it's a pretty good match to begin with because they have most of the skills, a lot of the skills required by the job, but there are some gaps. So you can see here the new layout. We have everything in a much nicer layout here. Everything is in one screen instead of having to jump through modals. So you can do all the actions on this screen, on this layout. Here you have our match analysis, which stays the same. We have our summary, strong matches, partial matches, and gaps. And so as far as gaps are concerned, you can start adding skills here. These are skills required by the job. So anything that candidate may not have or you may not have can be added here. And as you notice, this is also a new section with a job description that was entered. The yellow skills are the ones that are required by the job, some high impact skills. And as you're selecting skills here, they'll be highlighted in green on the right side. Add a little more. The optimization feature also remains the same, auto optimization. This will basically take most of these skills and integrate them into the resume to maximize the match score. But as it reads here, it may include skills you do not possess, so you may need to edit your resume a little more. Or you can really target it based on what you know by selecting the skills. So let's just select the applied skills. And here we have our resume editor. These are the results. You can see before you can just download your resume and edit it. Now everything is editable in line. You'll notice here, let's walk over these features. We have our templates here, which you can select one by one and see how it looks. You can see how fast they load and how the resume looks. We have here our toolbar where you can really customize the format of the resume. You can change the font style. You can change the size of the font, larger or smaller. You can also bold any text here. Everything here is editable. You can undo. You can select different colors. As you can see here, we have our color picker as well. Section spacing, make sections either wider or smaller. Line spacing, if you want more compact resume to have less pages, you play around with these two. Also the top and bottom margins, if you want to fit more information or not, or make it more readable. Everything's editable here, and the side margins. If you want to go back to its original format, you can just reset the template here and everything goes back to the default format. You can see here we have some yellow highlighted skills. Those were the skills that were added to the resume. So again, you can just edit these. If there's anything you want to remove, that's perfectly fine. You can do that. And you can also reanalyze the match if you want. So once you've made the changes, you can reanalyze the match. Let's go over first the results here. The job title review. Having a job title that closely matches the job descriptions is really positive as far as scoring is concerned. This candidate is already as healthcare executive assistant, so you see the score did improve, but anything over 70 is a strong match, really. I mean, very rarely you'll get anything over 90 or 95, so anything between, let's say, 70 and 85 is really good. But again, you can add more skills if you want. I'll go ahead and add healthcare executive assistant just to see if that improves the score. So this is rematching whatever was edited. This does cost 1 credit. So now it increased up to 85, as you can see. And now we have our full new analysis here based on the changes. So you can see here the other optimizations that were performed. You can collapse these panels if you want. These are the skills that were added and the job description, again, with the highlighted skills. So once you're satisfied with this, you can also see the cover letter that was generated also with skills. That's also very significant. And here, once you're satisfied with this, let's say you want to save this as a custom template. So let's say you want something like this. I want it in red, and I want to save this with a different font. So I want this to set as my default template. I can just say save template. Oh, and you can also change any headers according to what you want. So if you don't want it to read on your custom template, on your save template, you can just say profile here, and let's say just key skills. Any headers are editable and they can be saved as a custom template. So I'll just save this and call it my template. And now the template has been saved. So now you can select this either through this drop down. Every time you're here and browsing through different templates, you can select it here, or also on the dashboard. Here's a custom template. You can also select it and have that set. So every time you optimize a new resume, it'll apply your custom template. So this is the new resume editor interface. You can also download any document as a docx. This is a new feature now. You can also download it as a PDF. So you have both options now. I'll show you how nice that looks. Obviously the highlighted yellow skills are only visible in the editor, but once you download this, everything is in correct formatting. So now we downloaded the resume. You can also download the cover letter, obviously, and then you can use those to apply. Now, if you want to see your historical transactions or edit any resume that you've optimized already, you can just go here to the resume manager. You'll see your history here. You can filter here your results. This will search for any either company name, job title. It'll filter your results, and you can then just edit the resume. It'll bring up back the editor. So here again, you can edit the content, you can edit the formatting, re-download it, or if you want to re-optimize, you can just go back to the dashboard and re-optimize it again against the new job, against the existing job. You have that functionality available. So that's basically it. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please email support@Resume Optimizer Pro, and we'll get back to you as soon as you can. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.